Okay, pretty ladies, it's almost summertime and I'm definitely prepared with this beautiful highlight lob. She comes courtesy of Myfirstwig, and as you see, it's 100% glueless. I'm going to be showing you how to install this wig from start to finish in under 10 minutes straight out of the box. So if you like to see how I got this look, how I put her on and styled her to perfection, keep on watching. Jumping right into it, this is the wig straight out of the box. As I mentioned, we're going highlight lob, so I'm super excited. She looks super long right here, but you guys can see she is the perfect length. This is a look at the inside construction of the cap. We are going 13x6 lace front wig. The texture is yaki and she is 16 inches in length. They included this adjustable elastic band, and I love the fact that this one has their logo in bows so that, you know, amongst all of your collection of wigs, you're able to find your Myfirstwigs. Here I am putting the wig on, and this is what she looks like. I love the color combination as a pop against my brown complexion. Here I am just going ahead and just seeing what I wanted to do with her. Do I want to do a side part, a middle part? Regardless of whatever we do, we're gonna slay. Look at how soft and flawless the hairline is. It's gonna melt to perfection, and the color combination was definitely done by a professional. You cannot tell me any otherwise. So here it is as a side part, and then this is what it's going to look like as a center part. You guys know I am a center part girly, so the urge to do a center part is always key. And then you can do the infamous flip over, which I love also, where you just don't do a part at all. And then of course you can also switch the part to the other side, which is nice and cute and clean. I love all of the options, and it's great that you'll be able to do whatever you want whenever you want with your wig. Here is a look at the wig from the back. Again, I wanted you to see the length as well as the color combo. It's done very clean and very flawless. It's not choppy by any means as far as the color goes. And then the cut is nice and blunt. It definitely gives a bob vibe. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break. You guys know I love a little sesh. I'm going to do pineapple today, and I am loving my fruit. Make sure you're getting your fruit and your water and your veggies in, and you're minding your business, right? Okay, so let's get into the install process. So for me, I decided to do the side part, but I did want to do it more of like a L curve, maybe even a C curve. Would you consider this an L curve or a C curve? Either way, I went ahead and perfected that to my liking. And then I'm going to go in with the 𝐾�0wax. There are a bunch of different waxes on the market, but this is one of my favorite next to my own, which is from BeautyBeauty.com. I apply a generous amount mainly around the parting, and then I'm going to go in with the electric hot comb on a high heat setting and really just go in and press that parting down. Now, if you like the volume, definitely you can skip this step. I prefer mine to look a lot more sleek, and this for me is a key step in making sure that everything looks flat and sleek, and then we get rid of any flyaways for a more finished look. I'm even going to pull the parting forward and kind of curve it around the front, and this is going to be like my little piece of baby hair, but I wanted to like seamlessly connect to that parting so that it gives like a really, you know, professional, like I'm trying to act like I know what I'm doing and like I'm a stylist, even though I'm not. You got to fake it till you make it, right? So I'm going to do that same step along the hairline. You want to make sure that the front is nice and smooth because that is what's going to make it look like it's coming out of the scalp. And then I'm also going to press out that opposite side as well. Again, be mindful, if you want the volume, this is a step you can for sure skip or just kind of go over it lightly to smooth it out, but you know, you can for sure keep your volume. From here, I'm going to go ahead and press out that opposite side. Beauty takes time and patience, but in overall, it really only took me about 10 to 15 minutes to install this wig, including cutting off the lace, which is absolutely amazing. So now we're done with that step, and you guys can see we're already looking neat and flawless. I'm going to pull the hair back and we're going to cut off the excess lace. I like to go in and kind of wiggle my scissors. I was about to say cutters like my kids. I wiggle my scissors to give more of a jagged cut. You never want it to look nice and blunt. You want it to look jagged, which kind of acts as camo, so that you can kind of hide the lace in a way. And this is what it looks like when you remove half the lace. I'm going to go in and remove the lace off the opposite side. Again, this is a simple and easy step. For some, especially beginners, it may seem a little bit like a challenge. I highly recommend investing in a wig head. I'll leave my favorite in the description box. You can for sure put the wig on a wig head and do this step. That way it's easier to kind of like go slow, see it, use both hands, like take your time before you get it done. Now that the lace is off, I'm trying to find my placing. The great hack about frontals and even closures is that once the lace is off, you can kind of shift your your wig if you want it to be like a deeper side part or anything you would like. Once I found the perfect position, and again, you can see that this one fits glueless, I'm going to go ahead and just play with the baby hair that I went ahead and cut in advance. I'm using a little bit of my edge control from BeDeckBeauty.com, and I do like a nice little swoop. I don't want any sideburns today, so I kind of am just like brushing everything down by the sideburn area so that everything flows perfectly, and I think I like this look. Now I'm going to use the melt belt to melt down the hairline. Again, we're going 100% glueless because no product is needed. This one already fits like a glove, so why add an extra step if you don't need to? I'm going to go ahead and secure my edge band from Myfirstwig and allow the hairline to melt while we go in and play with the ends of the hair. Now this one is 16 inches in length. It's a beautiful lob. I never play with my Dyson anymore. I remember when I got this, I used it literally every single day. I think within the first year, I definitely got the cost per wear out of this, but lately I kind of have put it on the shelf, and of course I have seen it all over social media lately, and it kind of inspired me to pull her back out. So I did do a quick little blowout on this one. A lot of the times with your wigs, you definitely don't always need to do like a flat iron on high heat, especially not like 500 degrees if you want your wig to last. So blow drying it out is a great option. It's simple and easy to do, and again, it kind of gives you a break from using too much heat, and it for sure gave me the perfect like straight blowout where I was able to get it nice and silky, because of course this one is straight already, but you know, the crimps and everything that happens during shipping and handling, you kind of want to get it back to like silky straight, and this for sure did the job. Now that I got it like this, I was trying to decide, do I want to bump it? Do I want to add any curls to it? This here is absolutely perfect, and you guys can see how beautifully it melted. The perfect look, the perfect length, the perfect color. Everything about this one was absolutely perfect, and I couldn't complain at all. Now I'm deciding, do I want to go ahead and do anything else? Because again, at this point I had only been installing for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, I definitely have the energy to go ahead and play with this one. So here I am adding a little bit of a lace tint along the hairline. This one comes from Ruby Kisses, and it's literally just a mineral powder foundation. It's a little bit darker than my skin, so it goes in and it acts as the perfect lace tint to not be too bright or too red. And then I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me powder, which also works as the perfect lace tint for the parting. And then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is also a powder foundation, and I was trying to see if this would be the perfect color, but as you guys can see, it did come up a little bit red, so I went over it with a cream foundation that I thought would be a little bit cooler and just set that really nicely. Now if you don't like the product you use, especially if you're using like a foundation or a concealer as a lace tint, the great thing is that this is not a permanent solution, so you can always rub it out to soften it up and then go back in and try something different. Now I'm going to show you guys the packaging from Myfirstwig. I love the fact that they gave you this portable wig stand. This is perfect to carry around in your luggage. This also is the dust bag, and inside they did give us some brown wig caps, which are perfect. They also included this mini magazine, which is absolutely cute and has all the information on how to care for your wig. The flyaway tamer is the perfect wax stick, and then they also gave us this pouch, which is double-sided with their logo. Inside you do get your crocodile clips, which I love these, and they gave me 2 in the color black. They also gave me a rat tail comb, which is 100% essential. If you don't have one, you for sure need one when it comes to styling your wigs. All in all, this was a super simple, easy, flawless install for beginners. I love the fact that you'll be able to get a install in 5 to 10 minutes and slay. You'll for sure get compliments with this one. So of course, I'll have a direct link and all of the details on this one. Oh, and keep in mind, we kept her 100% glueless. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches.